vibras? Cause we know the vibras. Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. If you're new here, my name is Michael Carrasco. As always, I'm riding with my boy, the one and only Juan the Don. And today we got a cool little episode. This is El Desahogo with the You Know the Vibras podcast, where we're gonna be telling you guys certain things that we can't stand.
Facts.
Yeah, but before we get into, the quote of the day and the talk, I just want to know, how was your week last week? Anything that you wanted to happen. Just let us know how your week was.
I'd say honestly it's been the same as every other week. Nothing different. The sun has finally came out, so we kind of got to get out of the house and do a little bit more. Other than that, everything's the same. It's been working and going day by day. Nothing new. Not gonna lie to you, but I'm glad to be alive and to be healthy.
Yeah.
And what about you?
The biggest thing last week was the wifey finally graduated from college, so we had a little get together with some of her friends. So that was good. Apart from that, same thing, just working, planning a lot of things right now. I have a vacation coming up next month, along with the drop for the new brand, and just planning stuff for the next season. That's all. Than that, just been, like you said, it's been pretty slow at the moment. But yeah.
Because it's going into the we're in the spring, but we're slowly going into the summer, and that's when things start to pick up during the summer.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Honestly, okay, so as sports related, I guess football last week was the draft, the week before this episode drops. The draft, and I was happy with what my team did, the Saints. Let us know if you watch the NFL what your teams are in the comments. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. We drafted the positions that I wanted and the players that we wanted, and also in free agency did get some people that I wanted. So I guess that was my happiness of the week. I was just happy with what the team did. But yeah,
it's always the little things, right?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, so go ahead and get it started with a quote of the day before we get into the topic of today's talk. What you got for us?
Today's quote comes from F.M. Alexander, which was an Australian actor and author who developed the Alexander Technique, which is an educational process that recognizes and overcomes reactive habitual limitations of movement and thinking. The quote says, "People do not decide their futures. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures." So basically, what he's saying is, whatever you choose today, a potential habit or whatever you do today will have some sort of either benefit or limitation to your future. So it's habits, or if that's just something that you can't live without, in the future, it may affect you. So always be, cautious and smart with what habits you do decide to attach to your day-by-day life.
Right. What I got from is that all your actions have an effect on your future. That's what I got when you read it.
Definitely.
It's a good quote, man. Good quote.
Yeah.
What made you choose that quote?
Just that. I just feel like I've seen a lot of people with bad habits. I would say I have some bad habits as well. And in the future, you see that if you would have stopped that bad habit sooner, more so than later, you would have been better off,
right,
with what happened in the future.
Possibly in a better position.
Yeah. But before we get into the episode, so I do wanted to say, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And if you are one of the people that if one of these things we can't stand, if you're one of those people that are guilty, just comment guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pretty much just so you guys know how the logistics are gonna go. Essentially, he has some things that he can't stand. I have some things I can't stand as well. Before we say, we're gonna be saying I can't stand when, and then we're gonna say whatever it is afterwards, and we may go into it depending on what it is. So, do you want to start it?
Yeah.
Or you want me to start?
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'll start. But before we get into the episode, make sure you guys do like, if you're listening, leave a rate, review, and also if you're watching, comment and subscribe. You know, as we always I always tell you guys, which is very important and it helps us. But honestly, I'm gonna start it off. But I'd say this is one of the reasons that I wanted to do this episode. It's just I think it was last week when we recorded. I was on my way home, and I stopped at Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. Open on Sundays, but shout out to Chick-fil-A. Damn, it's gonna be a two in one.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna start with the first one. So I can't stand it when people spell my name incorrectly. Chick-fil-A was one of the more recent restaurants or fast food chains that has been messing up my name.
Right.
But it's happened a lot as well in other restaurants. Pizza places are very when they label your thing and ask for your name and leave a label on your box or on your fast food thing.
Right.
So in Chick-fil-A, I said Juan, and mind you, I think Juan is a pretty common name. I mean, it's probably one of the more basic Spanish names.
Juan.
But I've seen this name spelled very differently according to these people that work at these fast food places. I've seen WHAN, I've seen WAN, I've seen JAUN, I've seen JAN, I've seen so many different versions. I'm just like, how is Juan such a hard name to spell? Like, I've seen even Jawan, like JUWAN. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, and it's just it like kills me, bro, because it's like, I even told the lady when I got to the drive-thru, I'm like, she said Juan? I'm like, yeah, it's me. She said, oh, wow, it's spelled different. I'm like, yeah, it happens all the time. Like, she said, yeah, they just don't know how to spell here. I'm like, damn, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's something that I really can't stand is when people spell my name wrong at restaurants and fast food chains. Another one. What?
No, I was going to say that I'm with you on that one. At least for my name, a lot of people just put the E before the A. Yeah.
Word. Yeah, but I don't know. It just kills me because Juan is such a basic name.
It is.
But another thing with Chick-fil-A is when you wake up, on a Sunday morning, drive there, and realize it's Sunday.
My man. Yep.
It's happened to me many times. I know you guys can relate when you go to Chick-fil-A and it's not open, and you were desiring Chick-fil-A the day before. You're like, I'm going to get it. And it's just not open.
I got a funny story about that. Yeah. Actually, couple times it has happened to me where I go into Chick-fil-A and it's closed.
Go into it?
Well, not like in, but like actually go to Chick-fil-A to the place and realize that they're closed because it's Sunday.
That kills you, man.
So the first one is like me and my family, we went to like the Baltimore Aquarium a while back, and we were like trying to figure out what to eat. I was like, oh, Chick-fil-A is down the street, but it was on a Sunday. I walked to the on the stairs, pull on the doors. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's something that can really kill your vibe. Yeah, man. Your whole day, even.
Yeah, even the other day.
But they do it. They do it for a good reason.
For a good reason, yeah. And then last time I tried to go into like I drove by. I'm like, oh, Chick-fil-A's empty. Let me pull in there and get some Chick-fil-A. And then I'm like, shit, it's fucking Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, another one with Chick-fil-A, not even just Chick-fil-A, a lot of the fast food chains, is when the fries are cold.
Yeah.
I can't stand it when the fries are cold.
Or soggy.
Sometimes
they're warm, but they're soggy.
If they're soggy and hot, I mean, it's better than soggy and cold.
I don't know, bro. I feel like soggy fries taste way different than crispy fries.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A fries are not crispy though. They're soggy.
Yeah, they're a little more on the soggy side. I will say that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So let me go with my first one. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this one, especially when you go out to a restaurant. I can't stand when people are too loud in the restaurant. You want to elaborate a little more?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's yours. I mean,
I'll elaborate a little more.
Go ahead.
So, I get it. People sometimes, especially when you go with friends, occasionally, it gets a little loud, which is fine. But there's people that take it past the limit.
You saying like obnoxiously loud?
Obnoxiously loud.
Yeah, but maybe it's when people drink. I'd say. Are you referring to a bar or like an actual sit down restaurant?
Like an actual sit down restaurant. Let's say if we go to say Applebee's, and we were sitting in the booth, somebody in the booth behind us, and the people were just like so loud, yelling, or not even yelling, but just like being super loud, when they really don't have to. I feel like that's like when I'm like, Jesus Christ, can you turn it down a little bit? But yeah, that's I would say that's one of the things that I can't stand.
Yeah, I wouldn't really. I mean, me necessarily. I don't think I really would pay a mind unless the restaurant is really like quiet and they're the only loud group of people.
Right.
But if it's like just music and people are loud, like sometimes people try to speak loud because they got to speak over the music.
Yeah, like that I don't mind. Like that, I'm like, okay, all right, cool, I get it. Music's loud. You gotta speak up a little bit.
And then again, loud. I mean, being Dominican, like
we are loud.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I don't really think it. I don't know.
But at least for me, like it's more like, let's say if I'm going on a date night with the wifey. It's like we're trying to enjoy the atmosphere, and sometimes there's not always, but every once in a while there's a group of people that are just too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it in that restaurant area. I can't stand it when I'm the first to order and at the restaurant with a group of friends or in a group of people. Like sometimes, like it's just a pressure on you. Like, are you ready to order? I'm like between 5 choices right now. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You go next, and when you come to the end, I'll be the last one. And when they come to you, you still don't know.
Yeah.
Ordering
it is a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah,
I would say
being first to order is like when you're being first, like in the lineup, like first to lead off, like the first to
right.
Like, it's pressure,
first
you know
hitter.
what I mean? Like whatever you do is gonna dictate everyone else.
Yeah.
Whenever you order is gonna dictate what everyone else orders. Sometimes people don't like to order the same things other people order.
That is true. That is true. I mean?
So
yeah.
So yeah.
And then oh man, and then it's like when you order first, you're like, oh. Why do you get that?
Yeah.
How do you get this?
Always, yeah, facts.
I'm like, oh, too late. Yep.
Yep.
Kind of like relating to restaurant. One thing that I hate is when the delivery takes too long. Like I get it. Certain. Let's say if the restaurant's a little farther than. I get it, 30, 45 minutes. But if you're just like half a mile away, I don't think it should take you 45 minutes, almost an hour to get my food.
Bro, don't blame the delivery. Why are you lazy enough to not go half a mile away to go pick up your food? So maybe you're the problem.
What if I was drinking?
Hey.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, but you feel me? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
what if I was busy? Yeah. Let's say I'm working on the yard.
Yeah, maybe they're busy too.
I mean, I get it. But like 30 minutes, I get it. Because,
I really don't deliver food like that, so I don't know.
I try not to. Especially like DoorDash. DoorDash, unless I don't need to, I won't. Because DoorDash takes forever. Like, it takes like at least 45 minutes for you to get your food. Yeah.
All right, my next one is I can't stand it when people come into my car and they ask me for the aux while I'm on the aux. You're in my vehicle. You're going to listen to my music. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't want to listen to your music for a reason. If I wanted to listen to your music, I would have gave you the aux before you came into the car.
Right.
Okay? So when we're in my vehicle, you're gonna listen to what I listen to. Maybe I'll put some of your songs that you want to listen to, but don't take the aux from me and don't ask for the aux unless I want to give it to you. Okay.
It's like the aux is not.
The aux is like a prized possession, man. Like
it is.
I feel like there's levels. It's like friendship. Like we talked about. There's levels for you to have that like that trust for me to give you the aux. Like
right.
Yeah, I'm driving. I don't want to be sleeping and bored. You feel me? I need to listen to shit that I actually like. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. And for those who don't know what an aux is an auxiliary cord, which is what feeds the music to the car.
Yeah.
Or the Bluetooth.
No,
all right. Don't answer, I mean, people say aux because people can say aux. But then again, they can refer to the Bluetooth. It's just.
Yeah, that's like what we know as ask.
So when people ask for the aux, it's like, can I be the DJ of the car? Is basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, no. Now I can be the aux for your car. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like that the aux is it's a privilege that you hand somebody.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege, but I'd say, damn, it's like damn, that's crazy because like sometimes when I'm in people's car, I want the aux.
That is true. That is true.
But sometimes, I mean, most of the time, like Noriel knows, he gives me the aux because I'm like a music, like, what's the word, connoisseur or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I know all the new Dominican music. Like, I got good music. I got good taste in music.
Yeah, that's why.
People always give me the aux, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I usually give him the aux.
Yeah, so yeah.
He always comes. Yeah. It be lit in the way to wherever we go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because Michael listen to these outdated musics, man.
Bro, I don't know. It's just it's a weird thing. Like sometimes I do enjoy like the older music better than the newer.
I mean, there's certain genres that the older music makes sense. Like we said, bachata makes sense to be older. Like,
older. Yeah, 100%.
But dembow, like some older ones don't hit. You know what I mean?
Some older ones don't hit as good as the newer ones. Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I agree.
All right, so we're gonna take it back a little bit. No, actually, yeah. So this one, my Dominican fellas, Spanish people, mainly Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, or even Mexicans will know this. I hate it when a lambón, if you don't know what a lambón is, refer back to Dominican Spanish 101 Part 2. Mm-hmm. We give you the definition. But I hate it when a lambón shows up to the function. Mm-hmm. Because
uninvited. So basically you're saying when somebody comes to the function uninvited.
Yeah, but not even uninvited, more like empty-handed.
Yeah. Facts. Damn.
Like you already know we have a rule. If we're doing something, somebody's going to bring some Coronas. Mm-hmm. Half of the time, everybody brings a case of Corona and whatever else.
That's facts. I feel like every Spanish function, I'd say it's more so Spanish because I mean I've been in United States functions and I don't really see everybody bring things. Mm-hmm. But I say in Spanish functions, you always see people like you have to bring a case of beer. It's like a rule, damn near. For the guys at least, I don't feel like the women.
Nah, the women's, if anything, they
bring
like
they make like they sangria and shit. Yeah, like they make. Or they all drink on.
They more bring food too.
Yeah, like, food, facts. Like you're right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Somebody might bring some.
So the women bring food and the men bring the drinks.
Yeah, exactly. But
you're right.
Don't be a lambón. Mm-hmm. If you come to my function, to one of our functions, bring us something. Anything but Henny.
All right, so sticking to the function thing, I can't stand when people are at the function and aren't like talking, you know what I mean? Like, or just there like being an outcast.
Right.
Like, you know, like I just feel like it's just I hate awkwardness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just like everyone feel like engaged and having conversation, and just get off your phone. Like enjoy the times and cherish those moments. Like, you know, stop being so stuck onto your phone. I just can't stand it. Like I'm a social person. I can't stand when people are just sitting there and not talking. I don't know why.
Yeah. So like if we in a coro, we're gonna talk shit.
Mm-hmm. They just start a random debate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of that, actually, it's gonna be a surprise for you guys. But yeah, another one kind of like related to that. When you're in a function and somebody asks you to, let's say, make you a drink, I hate it when they don't put enough liquor in it. Like at that point, I'm basically just drinking juice with a little
squirt.
Yeah, with a little squirt.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know. I feel like when you don't make your own drink, I feel like you feel like it's less different. Alcohol.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I know me, I'm heavy-handed. If I make somebody a drink, unless they tell me, don't put too much alcohol. Oh, we got.
This man said he heavy-handed, but he'd be the first one wasted.
Oh hell yeah, because I don't drink that much. And you know what it is? I drink it too quick. I think that's what it is.
Facts.
I like, again, not an alcoholic, just like drinking.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Ooh.
I can't stand it when people hog the machines. Like people just be sitting there on their phone. Like, bro, sometimes like at Planet Fitness at least, like I know, don't bash me for going to Planet Fitness, whatever. I know, lunk alarm. Yeah, but I just can't. Like, it's like 4 bench press machines, and all those 4 be like hogged with people just on their phones. Like,
and there's somebody sitting like this.
Bro, one time I literally did like 4 other exercises, and the guy was still there. Like,
yeah,
like, bro, what are you doing?
I hate that, bro.
Yeah, I just can't stand when people hog the machines. And second, I can't stand when people don't wipe their machines after they use it.
You took it right out of my tip of my tongue. I was gonna say that next.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
Like, bro, why would I want to be on your sweat?
Facts. That's why I made a habit when I was going to the gym, to always wipe it before and after.
I wipe before and after. Yeah, Dan, that sounds like we're talking about the toilet. All right, yeah.
yeah.
Well, you wouldn't wipe before, but
yeah, why?
But yeah, man, I don't want to be on your sweat, bro. Like, why is it so hard? Sometimes they be right next to this shit and walk right past it, like, bro.
Yeah. Like, it's different, like, if we knew each other, but even then, it's like...
No, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, because y'all working out together, you know what I mean? But...
Yeah.
You don't know what... Yeah.
Another one, gym-related. I hate it when people just purposely drop the weights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like... I guess
but sometimes the weight could be heavy and you just want to drop it.
Yeah. Sometimes... But if you're that one guy sitting on the, I would say, on the deadlift rack, and you just going the whole time, just like letting it hit, nah, bro, nah, can't stand that. Yeah.
And also, I can't stand it when they don't put their weights back.
Oh,
or
that's
they
a
take,
big
or they take the weights. Like, for instance, like some of the racks don't have no weights because they're all like the fucking leg press or some shit like that, and then they don't ever put it back.
Facts. I hate that one too.
You know what I mean? So,
I hate that one too.
Yeah.
Oh man, gym.
Facts.
I feel like we can go on and on about the gym.
There's a lot of gym things, honestly.
Oh, you know what's one that I really hate? And I guess I really didn't really realize I was doing it until it happened to me. But it's like when one person takes like different sets of weights. Like, I hate that. Like, somebody takes the 25, then the 30. Because they do a little, I don't know what they're doing with it. But then I'm trying to use the 35, and I motherfucker is holding them. Yeah, I hate that part.
So this is gonna be one I'm gonna talk about. It may be something that I shouldn't talk about, but it's delicado. But hey, that's how it goes. So shout out to, like we always say, shout out to other queens. But I see a lot of like when you guys talk about like women when they go to gyms, they talk about men that be looking at them and this and that when they're working out. And I understand like that can make them uncomfortable.
Right.
But there has been times I'd say I can count on my hand where I'm like at a machine or something, and a woman will purposely get in front of me and do a workout while I'm working out. I'm like, so you don't want us to look at you? I mean, I don't, and I'm one of those people that I don't like try to look at women when I'm in the gym. Like, I always like, and this may sound like I'm a whatever, but I don't care. Like, I try to look away because I know some of them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When you are looking at them in the gym. But there has been times where they have got in front of me literally and do workouts while I'm working. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah. Not that I can't stand it, but it's just like, I just can't stand the fact when some of them say that they don't like being looked at, but then they kind of work their way to be looked at. Yeah. But shout out to you guys. Like I said, I try not to look at women when they work out.
Yeah, touch it on that.
Just because some of them do feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like, I do see where, women may feel uncomfortable. Like, the gym is supposed to be kind of like it's supposed to be a safe space for everybody.
For
so
sure. And I would say I can't stand when guys do like like stare at them
purposely.
like,
Just sit there like
purposely, and they don't even try to hide the shit. Like some guys are literally creeps in the gym. Like they be
I seen that.
ODing it, bro. Like that's why I can understand where the discomfort will come from.
Yeah, 100%.
But then again, like I said, I've had instances where I wouldn't say purposely, but I've seen women that would literally move, like there'd be so much space, and she'd either like be right next to me or be like in the hole, like right in front of me. Like so. But yeah, shout out to them though.
All right.
But yeah, so getting off the gym talk. Let's see. I can't stand when I forget my charger, and when I get to the spot, no one has one.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Are you the only
Like
iPhone
a
user
party,
in the
like
function?
a party or something, huh?
Are you the only iPhone user in the function?
No. Like, you know, bro, I know sometimes you'd be like, you forget your charger, and you'd be like, did anyone have a charger? You'd be like, nah.
Nah, everybody using their chargers, so they don't want to let you use the charger. Nah,
or they just don't have one. They didn't take one.
Yeah.
I just
that.
can't stand when I forget my charger. I feel like your charger is important. Also, I can't stand when I forget my keys and lock the door, and then I'm like, damn.
Yo, that used to happen to me all the time, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. Nope.
Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times. Sometimes, luckily, I leave like one of the door like open or the window or something. I'll be able to get in. But yeah, sometimes they're not open, and you're just like, damn. You know what I mean? And then you like can't even get into your car, can't get into the house, and you're just screwed.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Or the
one.
wallet. When you forget your wallet, you're like halfway to your destination. You're like,
you hit one
of
these.
Nah, sometimes you just thug it out. You drive without it. I mean, what you gonna?
I mean, at least now that most people have Apple Pay, so it's a little easier.
Now I'm referring to like the license and shit.
But I mean, now I don't know if Maryland's already doing it, but I know here in Delaware you can have the mobile ID. Yeah, because I leave my wallet at home all the time, but yeah.
Word.
Yeah, speaking of that, I kind of have something similar, but I'm gonna be on the opposite. I hate it when people come to a place unprepared. Like I don't mind it lending you a charger or anything like that. But yeah, come a little prepared. Yeah.
But what do you mean? Let's
say one thing is
that was broad as hell.
Let's say we're going on a trip, right? I'm assuming everybody's gonna bring their charger, and if it's a long trip, probably like a blanket or something, right? And there's always, I already know there's always that one person in the group that forgets something, or they didn't think they would need it. So that's what I'm referring to. Yeah.
That was weak.
Yeah, I mean that's simple as that. Simple as that.
You talked about me talking about the charger, and you said,
but
the
like
same
chargers, anything. Like if you, especially if we're going on a trip or something, like just try to be prepared as possible. I just hate. What I hate is not more the fact that you came unprepared. It's more the fact that we have to address your unpreparedness. Like, okay, now we got to go somewhere, find your charger. Now we got to stop somewhere and get you a blanket, type of thing. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. This one I'd say is more like it's corny, I guess, but I feel this way. I can't stand it when people think that the only right way to eat cereal is by pouring the milk first and then the cereal and defend it. Yeah. People think that way. You eat the cereal like that?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
First and milk.
Right. But there's people that defend this theory and say that the only way you should eat milk is with the milk first and then the cereal. I feel like then there's going to be too much milk and less cereal.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah. How do you guys eat your cereal? Do you put the milk first or the cereal first? That's a debate I really need answers to. And I'm curious to see what you guys do. I'm definitely cereal first and milk second. Because it just feels like that's the right balance. Like, it should be less milk than cereal, not the other way around. if I just wanted to drink milk, I would have just poured myself a glass of milk.
Yeah. While we're in the cereal talk, what's your favorite cereal?
I've been through phases, but now I'd say it's Captain Crunch.
Okay, Captain Crunch.
But like the mix with the berries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say I've been through a lot of different phases. Like I used to like the Special K with the strawberries in there. I used to like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs. What's the one? Frosted Flakes. Yeah, yeah. So it's just a lot of phases. I feel like, but now I'm like you get stuck to one for a certain amount of time, and then you switch it up. You know, so.
Yeah, for me, I'm the same way. I kind of go through phases, but the top two are definitely Frosted Flakes or Conflay, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios. I fuck with too. Man, you a plain person, man.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerios. That's like bro, the most basic cereals.
I don't like I don't like too much with my cereals. What's the other one? There's one that has.
You probably the only Dominican in the world that eats Wheaties.
I used to. When I was going through my healthy.
I knew it, bro. I knew it.
Healthy phase. There's another one. I forgot the name of it. But it's the one that has like the almonds and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but those two. Yeah. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, man. What's your next one?
All right. So, food related. I hate it when I ask for blue cheese and they bring ranch. I can't eat ranch. That's why.
Why?
Apparently, I'm like allergic to one of the ingredients. So, no. Yeah, I just don't eat it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found out it wasn't like, as far as allergic reactions, not like a terrible, I'm almost dying type of thing. Mm-hmm. But it's more like I break out and yeah.
Word. So, what do you guys prefer, blue cheese or ranch with your wings? I'm not really like leaning towards one. I'd say I like both. But I'm not like I wouldn't hate if someone gave me one or the other.
Yeah.
But now I know you like clumpy dressing. So.
Man, it is. I have no options, bro. I have no options. But one thing that I will say is like, depending as far as the dressing, it depends what flavor wings you're eating too. Like some wings taste better with the blue cheese, some taste better with the ranch.
I don't know. I just feel like they both taste the same to me. I don't know.
True.
All right, so this is going back to the past. I couldn't stand when I would take that fresh packet of gum out of my pocket and everyone would come at me like vultures asking for a piece of gum in school. Or once you gave your friend a piece of gum, that person be like, who gave you a piece of gum? Oh, Juan. And then everybody throughout the day is asking you, oh, you still got gum? Or you got gum? You got gum? This and that. I'm like, golly. Bro, it was rare that a pack of gum would last you the whole day in school.
That is true.
Honestly.
That is true.
And I would say one thing. That pack of gum could lead you, to certain females. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When my crushes, whatever, when I was in school would ask me for a piece of gum, I said, you want the whole pack? You can have it. You feel me? I'll buy another
use
one.
it strategically.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I used to like when they asked me, you feel me? But when the people I didn't even know asked me, I was like, nah.
Who you?
Crazy. Yeah. Another one in school was when people would ask me for a pencil. Mm-hmm. And I would never get that pencil back.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, let's talk about that. How the hell do you start the school year with like 10 packets of pencils and pens, and at the end of the year, you probably only got one or two?
Yep.
Where the hell do them pencils go? I swear pencils and pens have their own legs, bro.
Well, one, you were living in the classroom. That was my big thing.
Bro, that just doesn't make sense. How all the supplies, I understand the paper.
Yeah.
But like all the supplies, like when your parents used to get you like crayons and glue sticks and shit like that. Like at the end of the day, you would have none of it. Literally none of it. That shit was crazy.
I started letting people borrow once I started.
Borrow shit. By the time if somebody asks to borrow a pencil, that's theirs.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
You are not getting that back, especially if it's your favorite. Bro, that's why you used to have your favorites. You know what I mean? Like your lead pencils. I remember lead pencils was trendy. Like when they first came around. Like if you had one of those
pencil or something like that.
If you had a lead pencil, you was bougie. You was lit.
And then people asked to borrow, so you bought that 100 pack for $1.
Yeah. Another thing with the pencils I couldn't stand was when I had to sharpen it and I keep sharpening it and and the thing keep falling out. Bro, you would sharpen it to the end, bro, and this shit would keep falling out like the little lead. Yeah, that used to kill me, bro. That used to kill me. Or when you writing, it would just break. Yeah.
That's what mechanic person would the right way to do it.
Yeah. But pencils, I don't know if other people used it, but I know a lot of like Hispanics I've seen will use the eraser as the earring.
The ear, yeah. Especially if you lost it.
To hold in the earring. But yeah, that's my TED talk about school and giving them stuff.
Yeah.
What's your next one? You got a next one?
Related to school?
Nah, just in general. Or
in general,
school related. Or if you have school related, I mean, you can.
Yeah, I'll give one school related. I hated it. Well, I couldn't stand it when people were asking for the answers. I hated that, man. Like I'm not the brightest person. Like, what would you ask me?
Yeah, but if you had the answers, you gotta give them. You know what I mean? Like if you found like the answer key.
I mean,
man,
this is the thing.
I would have
school,
hated to go to school with you, man.
No, back in high school, everybody had the same test book, and all the answers were on the back of the test book. Like, yeah, look there.
I'll be honest, nobody ever asked me for questions. I used to always take the answers from everybody. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
If I really didn't know it. Oh, in Spanish class, they would ask me for the answers. I used to hate Spanish class because people would just ask me for everything.
Yeah, exactly. You see how I felt?
No, but Spanish class, not in general.
No, but I'm still like, because I was good at math. I just hated math.
Bro,
yeah, you hated when people
math, man. Oh my God, I hate math, man. I hated every second of math, and there was great math teachers. I just couldn't stand the shit they were teaching.
Algebra.
You know I mean? Now I would say I did like what was the one, geology with the shapes and shit. Geography. What is it called? Not geography. Is it no, geography is the maps, bro.
No. Oh shit! It's definitely not geology. It's like it might be geology.
Bro.
Yeah,
You're tripping, bro.
It's like wait, hold on.
You are tripping, bro. It's definitely geology. I know I'm not tripping, bro.
All right, bro. It's a Tuesday. All right, come in some slack.
Nah, it's definitely. I know I'm not bugging, bro. It's definitely geology.
No, I think it's geology. Geology.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it is geology. No, geology is field of study geology is science. So is it geography? Then I don't know.
No, it's not geography because that's
what's the shapes math, man? What is that?
Hold on.
Damn, I can't remember it. Geometry.
There you go.
Damn, I'm all the way wrong. Sheesh. Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I didn't like math, so that you could tell I learned enough. There you go.
Yeah, I would say as far as my statistics,
that's gonna be bad in the comments.
That is gonna be, yo, don't blame us. We're out of school.
This is all the same though. Geography, geology, geometry. It's like
geo. Yeah.
But that was my favorite math class, I'd guess. Like playing with the shapes and shit. Like,
oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Acute angle, the obtuse angles, shit like that.
I hated the part where you try to like put two shapes together and figure out that's those. Yeah. But for me, statistics was the class for me.
So going back to school, I couldn't stand it when I'd either miss the school bus and they couldn't make it to school.
Yes.
or I had to wake my mom up to take me to school, and that would have been bad. Or I couldn't stand it when I was on the bus and they didn't let you put the windows down.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
That was a big
one. Or you couldn't talk on the bus. There was times where they'd be like, you guys can't talk. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? We in prison?
Shit.
That was horrible, man. Damn. I miss that because I remember, I don't know, the school bus, it would just let you know you're at the end of your day. But I couldn't stand when the school bus was late.
Yeah, I hate, man, especially when you have to go home. At the end of the day, type of shit. You gotta go home and do your business.
I remember I used to get out of the bus. You run straight to your crib.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And throw your bag.
See ya. Hold on, Ma. Give me a second. I know food's almost ready. School related. I couldn't stand when I would have gym class early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, it's like, do I even dress up for class? For school, because you go in, like, I would say any time in the first half of the day, I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, well, middle school, at least my middle school, they give you like a uniform for gym class. Like you'd have to wear a shirt, and you just have to wear that shirt, like the middle school shirt. And if you didn't take it, you would get points off or something like that. But high school, that shit was bad because you used to have to take your own clothes, or some people would just, do the activities in their school clothes, and that sucked. Because when you get to class, you would just be sitting there sweaty.
Yeah, you didn't have.
Yeah, I used to hate that.
Yeah, same. That's why I made a point of taking them like towards the end of the day.
Yeah, that's the best time to do it, honestly, or before lunch.
Yeah.
Because lunch had AC, you'd just be sitting in the lunch.
Yeah. I mean, at least for me, the main thing was like, man.
Or have it after lunch. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. My main thing was like, man, I'm going to be, wet for like the next.
What?
Not wet, but like sweaty or smelling like sweat for the next, like, for the rest of the day. That was my thing.
Yo, I remember the boys' locker room used to smell like straight Axe. Not Axe. Like
I know. The Axe. Either that or the
Bod or whatever.
The Bod or Old Spice.
Yeah, they used to spray the hell out of that shit, man.
Bro. I think I look, it was allergic.
I never had that shit, but I used to hate that smell, bro.
Oh yeah,
golly.
I'm like, just give me some Dove men's deodorant. I was set. That's all I needed. Dove. Same thing. Potato.
I'm gonna do one of my last couple here.
Let's do a couple more.
All right. So, couldn't stand when, or I can't stand when I have something planned, outside, and Mother Nature thinks differently.
Yeah. Hate that one.
More so with rain, because that's when.
I feel like rain just.
I feel like every time I have something planned outside or outdoors, whatever, say an event or anything, Mother Nature just makes it rain for some reason. And it just kills your whole mood. It just kills your mood. I know a lot of you can relate to that one. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
I literally hate it. It'd be like the only day that would rain is that day. The rest of the days would be sunny.
Facts.
Yeah, it makes no sense. No sense at all.
Man, one thing that I can't stand is when people drive slow on the left lane. I just can't stand it. Or even better, when the person you're stuck behind the car.
But the thing is, you're saying slow, but there's a limit. Maybe they're going that limit, which isn't necessarily slow.
No, I'm talking about like, let's say 5-10 under the speed limit.
How do you know they're going 5 or 10 under the speed limit?
Because I have to slow down.
Okay.
Yeah. Or even better, when there's two people, one in the left lane, one in the right lane, going the exact same speed.
Yeah.
And you can't get past them.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, about that, I can't stand it when I think I'm going, decent speed, and people are tailgating me.
Yes.
And then when they tailgate me, they decide to like go into the next lane. And mind you, this whole lane could be wide open, but they would just decide to cut me off just cause. Like, it's an F you. It's basically an F you. Like, why are you gonna cut in front of me when this lane is wide open?
Especially if I'm already doing like 80.
And most of the time, they're not even from the state.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, for some reason I'm going this speed. Maybe I know something you don't know. Don't you think you would follow what I'm doing? But no. They just want to and go right in front of you.
Yeah.
I can't stand that shit, bro. With a passion.
Especially when the tailgating. I'm like, bro, there's a whole other lane.
But then again. All right, so I can't stand it when like that when that instance when I'm going a decent speed, like and people do it. But then again, I can't stand it when I'm behind somebody and I do it, but it's because they're going slow, like obnoxiously slow.
If they're going like Slow, yeah.
But I don't do it to say F you. I do it to like get in front of you.
Them. Yeah.
But some people do it to literally say F you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I have is, it's not car related, but I can't stand it when I'm going on about my day and I get a call and it's an area code from my city. It says my city and everything. I pick up thinking it's somebody that important, and it's the warranty call or the health insurance call or the military call or the donation call. They have so many robotic calls that I just can't stand, bro, when they call me.
This is the one that I hate. Hello, this is Jacqueline from your car warranty.
Mm-hmm.
We're just calling to let you know that your coverage is getting ready to expire,
right,
and all the services for your vehicle have to come out of pocket or some shit like that. Hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Yeah. I remember one time, like, and it happened. It was like I didn't even have a car at the time, and I was getting called about it. I'm like, "What
That's
car?
That's the best part.
What
That's
car
the best
are you
part.
talking about?"
Or if you were trying to like get like insurance quotes for a car that you were possibly going to get or thinking about getting, it's like, oh, like for me, somebody. This was like a year ago because I was looking at a X5 just because curious. Somebody called me like, hey, this is so and so from. I see that you have an X5.
Yeah.
Your warranty is getting ready to expire on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What year? What? I play around with them. It's like, oh, what year X5 did you say again? Oh yeah, 2013. I was like, nah, bro, I have a 2016.
Yeah. The other one is the Social Security one too.
Social Security one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like on that one, you guys should know better now.
I feel bad for the old heads that damn, they be getting fleeced.
Yeah, Social Security would never call you. The government would never call you for the most part. Yeah, don't get scammed.
Yeah.
For my younger folks, somebody calls you about Social Security, something where anything like that's like a legal document, don't tell them anything, just hang up.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Well, I have more, but I mean, we should just probably hold off.
Yeah. We'll definitely make a part 2.
I don't know what time we're at. But
right now we are at like 47 minutes.
All right, that should be good.
Yeah.
So if you guys want a part 2 to this,
let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
We try to just do like an estimate of how long it would take, but it took some time.
They take some time, yeah.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys showing us love. We're almost at 700 subs now. Damn, manifestation. What if we're there by the time this drops? Well, that'd be dope.
Ideally, we want to be at 1,000.
Facts.
It was 1,000, baby.
Facts. But yeah, thank you guys for all the continuous support. Thank you guys for tuning into today's episode. Like we said, if you did enjoy, comment which part you did enjoy. If you can relate with us, let us know which one you can relate to. And if you are one of the people that are guilty. Comment guilty.
Yes. Guilty with an X.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this was fun, and we hope to do a part 2. So let us know if you do want to see a part 2. That would be in next season's next season, one of the episodes next season. And yeah, we're almost winding down here. We're almost close to the end.
Yeah.
So this will be episode 28.
28. Yeah.
Yeah. So then it'll be two more after that.
Before season 3. Well, before the end of season 2,
right.
And after that, a lot of things to come. That's all I gotta say.
Facts. So yeah, make sure you like, leave a review, comment, and
subscribe.
You gotta subscribe. You gotta hit that notification bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And follow us on all social medias. Thank you guys that are following on TikTok, on Instagram, and yeah, we tried Twitter, but it was a failed experiment.
Yeah.
Twitter's a different world.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave Twitter alone.
Yeah. But as always, guys, we appreciate you guys coming in each and every Monday. We stay tuned for next Monday as well. Another new episode for you guys. And yeah, it's almost the end. So thank you guys for being here from episode 1 to the end. But as always, you gotta make sure that you subscribe and let's vibe. Peace. See you next week.
Amor y paz.